Hello Sagittarius and welcome to my channel Attila Tarot. In this video we're gonna take a look at what kind of energies you can expect in the month of April in the areas of love and relationship. As usual, this is a general reading, so please take whatever resonates and leave the rest behind. We're gonna start with your Rose Oracle card, and for you two cards came up. One was the After the Rain, Silver Lining, Relief, Hope, Mercy, It's Over, Acceptance. And you also have the Morning Dew, which is all about clarity, a fresh start, a positive outlook. So let's talk about these cards. After the rain. So there's definitely something happened that was not easy for you, because usually rain in the tarot indicates a time like a storm when you've gone through something difficult. But the rain is over, the difficulty is over, so you can feel hopeful, you can feel relief, and accept whatever happened. Maybe some of you went through some difficult time, maybe just the difficulty is over. Some of you might have gone through a breakup, and that is over. But there's some kind of a silver lining in it, something, a relief. Because yes, the rain is something that is not easy to go through, but the rain is also very important for the rose, for the growth. So there's something that you're gonna see that will come out positively out of whatever you went through. And you also have the Morning Dew, which is all about a fresh start, a positive outlook. So I think whatever you gone through, you're ready to start again. You're ready to embrace a more positive outlook, and you see things clearly as well. What a beautiful energy. But let's see what we have here for you from the tarot perspective. In the center of your reading, you do have the swords, from the swords card, the Page of Swords. This can be a person, you, or just the energy of the card. Generally, sword pages bring some kind of a message, but this message is delayed, so maybe there's some kind of a news, some kind of an update, some kind of a message that you are waiting for, and it is delayed. This is also a card of ideas. It is also a card of curiosity, when you are curious about what's going on around you, or being curious for the future, what's lying ahead of you, and stepping into that direction. But it can be also curiosity from a gossip perspective, or when people are kind of spying or watching each other as well. Your first card in this spread is the Six of Cups. Six of Cups is the card of love. It is also a card of balance and nice feelings, and also a card of nostalgia. So there's definitely something nostalgic happening. Some of you might be thinking back to the good old days when things seem to be lighter, easier. Some of you might be connecting with a child. Maybe you are expecting a child, or you're hearing from a birth of a child with the Page of Swords. But this can be also a card when you are reconnecting with somebody, like a childhood friend, somebody, a relative that you haven't seen for a while, and you're kind of having this chatter, gossip. Or it can be also that you are connecting with an ex, or somebody who you dated. The next card we have here is the Ace of Wands. Ace of Wands is the spark that starts something great, and it can turn into a big fire. So this is definitely an indication of something passionate, something new, something that can start like a little spark and turns into something bigger. So it can be like a one night stand. Maybe you are reconnecting with somebody, and then that has a chance to kind of turn into something more meaningful. But even in an existing relationship, it's a great indication that that initial spark that started the relationship is coming back. And you also have the Four of Cups. Four of Cups is the card of being bored, or the card of kind of dreaming as well. This is the card when you're kind of focusing on too much what certain things could be, or what certain things should be in your life. So If you're in a relationship, you might be wondering, oh, I wish my partner was this. I wish my relationship was like that, as opposed to valuing it for what it is bringing to you. It can be also a card when you're kind of focusing on the negative, when you're focusing on all the things that went wrong in your life, and because of that, you're not able to see the opportunities. You're not able to see things that are presenting for yourself. So, for example, maybe somebody wants to go out with you, sending you the signs, but you're not seeing it. Only once that opportunity is gone, and you might be going through this spiral. But there's definitely some kind of an opportunity there for you, for a relationship, that you might not be very welcoming. The next card we have is the Strength card. The Strength, which is all about being brave, being strong, and being self-confident. Whenever this card comes up, your confidence is key in terms of building a relationship, meeting people, and drawing people to you. It can be also a sign whether that you're kind of very brave, you're able to handle things bravely, and you're able to make moves that surprises people. And the next card we have here is the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles can be when you're kind of trying to hold on to something. You're trying to hold on to something and not letting it go. So, for example, it can be that you are maybe somebody here is reconnecting with you from the past, but the person might have hurt you in the past, and you are kind of holding on to that hurt, and you're not letting it go. Or there might be something from previous relationship where you've been hurt and you're not releasing it. You're kind of holding on to this all of that pain. Because we kind of talked here that you are after the rain. You went through some kind of a difficulty. Four of Pentacles can be also a sign when you are kind of when somebody in a relationship is clingy, when somebody is controlling, somebody is trying to control everything, when somebody is checking, okay, who did you meet, who did you message, etc., etc. Like it's a typical card of jealousy as well. And it's very interesting for me how these two people are kind of watching into the other direction. They don't even want to look at each other. But let's see what's going to be the final outcome of this reading. But before that, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. That's an indication that the reading helped you, and you can also help me to grow the channel to make sure that the message gets out to those who need it the most. For you, it is only costing a push of a button, so I hope that you already pushed those like and subscribe buttons. I'm always very excited to read in the comment how this reading is resonating with your life, if you're willing to share it. And the next card we have here is the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles is a very slow moving energy. It can be also a person because it's a court card, or your energy. If it's a person, this is somebody who you can rely on, somebody who is very faithful, somebody who's very trustworthy. So it's kind of interesting that whenever this card comes up, it's a very slow moving progress. Sometimes you feel that nothing is really progressing when the Knight of Pentacles is here. But I think if you're single, you can expect somebody coming into your life who's very reliable, with whom you have a potential to build something long lasting. Very interesting for me to see this diagonal, because here you can see this person is sitting here not wanting to accept whatever is offered her, and here you have this light bulb moment when you realize something, and that spark, like you can kind of see it here in both cards. You have some kind of a moment of realization, you have a moment of clarity, right? Where you're actually realizing that, okay, you know what, this has a potential, and you're kind of moving into this direction of, okay, let's try it. Yes, I'm gonna be brave, I'm gonna make this decision, and let's try it, but let's take it slow, because I'm still hurt from whatever happened in the past. But let's see the next card, what it's going to reveal to us. So we have here the death and rebirth. So what's coming to me, it can be that, maybe there's a relationship here that you might have thought that it's dead, done over with, and it's actually coming to life again. And it's because it's you kind of realizing that there's still spark in it. There's still something there for you to pursue. But anyway, the death is the card of transformation, change, a change that you cannot withstand, a change that you shouldn't fight against, a change that you need to accept, right? And you have here the card accept. And again, it can be also a sign that something finished in your life because it says over, right? And that's what the death is that a cycle is ending and a new one is beginning. Again, it can be end of a relationship, it can be a relationship that's changing. But let's see the next card you have here is the Ace of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles is always this golden opportunity, a seed that can turn into something big, something great on the long run. It's kind of very interesting for me that here you have the seed and you're actually putting that seed, you're sowing that seed in the ground, and you're actually giving a chance for that seed to grow. And you have two aces here, the Ace of Pentacles, the Ace of Wands as well. So there's definitely confirmation of a fresh start, and you also have the fresh start, a positive outlook. And when we look at the bottom of the deck, you have here the Two of Cups. The Two of Cups is the card of harmony, partnership, when each party is kind of benefiting from this relationship. But this is also a card of commitment, which can be that, okay, let's move forward, let's leave things in the past. I promise I'm not gonna do that to you. But it can be also a card of commitment from a point of view of, okay, let's date, let's get married, let's get engaged, when two people that have different backgrounds are coming together to create a union. So I hope that this reading helped you. That's a very interesting reading, and I'll be able to welcome you again.